Hello, there I am. All right. Sorry for the late start, but we had to troubleshoot some audio stuff with Mike because Mike is here with an instrument and we want to hear it well. No use in doing it without the instrument sounding good. Now, one thing I thought about earlier today is I should probably say something at the beginning. Um, Tonight we are featuring one of our co-hosts, Mike Gourley. We haven't checked up with what he's been doing like in his instrument builds and stuff for a little while. Um, so we thought we would. One of the things that he has built is a cigar box sitar, which we will be looking at and hearing tonight. Also, we decided last week maybe we should, you know, benefit from Mike's expertise on two other instruments that he's fond of playing. In a whole army of instruments that he plays, Mike is especially fond of the Dutar and Dombra. And so we are going to be looking at those instruments tonight because they're probably new for a lot of folks. So anyway, um, one thing I did want to talk about with the thumbnail is yes, there are some Native American imagery there on a mandala, which is not. um, I have a little fun with AI, and when I typed in a picture of Mountain Mountain Hawk Gourley playing the cigar box sitar, it gave me a Native American, probably because of the words Mountain Hawk. And so, as an appreciator of Native American flute and other instruments and culture as well, I let that go and just said, "Hey, let's do that." And but then I thought, well, maybe that some people might think this guy might think that the sitar is Native American and not from India. Not those Indians, that sort of thing. No, I just wanted to explain that up front. Every week on the thumbnail, I put weird AI generations. It's just part of what I do. And it was the Mountain Hawk thing this time. So, anyway, with that explanation out of the way, let us get on with Mike. We are a little late because we had to troubleshoot some of his sound, but we seem to have it now. And so, without further ado, here is the lady. Here's Liza from Psyche Electroacoustic Opera Company.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. So we had Mike earlier this afternoon on your channel.
Yes.
And so
I had the exclusive for his cigar box sitar reveal. Haha.
mhm.
Yes.
Well, now we have the exclusive for his second reveal. Okay. So let's bring on without further ado. You see him weekly here, but you don't always hear him weekly, and we don't get as much of a insight into what he does on a weekly basis as much. So he's the feature tonight. Please welcome Mike Mountain Hawk Gourley. Here we go. Good evening, Mike.
Stage.
There we go.
All the world is a stage, and we are merely players. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry about all the technological craziness. It has been the technological day from hell for my
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah, it started with your webcam earlier.
Oh my
But
god.
everything at least went well for that stream. And
It
yes,
worked
I
out
know.
for the stream, yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
know,
and then I
folks.
fixed it, but it didn't work for this stream, so we're back to that. So,
Yeah. Well, no, the earlier stream sounded good, so we needed to return to that. Even though you
right.
voice wise sound a little more distant since you're further away, the instrument sounds good, and that's kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you come up to talk about the Dutar and Dombra, unless you're showing them or playing them, you can probably get closer, and then it'll sound a little better on voice.
Oh, hello. Let's get down to earth.
You don't
Oh,
have to do it now. I don't have
Oh,
I
cool.
don't know. And you're gonna, and folks, you're gonna see me throwing on and off glasses because I can't really see the computer screen, and it isn't as loud on my laptop either as it is on my desktop. So anyway, if it looks like I'm doing weird things tonight, I am. And for those that tuned in earlier, I did read comments afterwards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I
Yeah, great.
appreciate it very much, and I appreciate those that are here now.
All right, so let us do a bit of a feature view here.
Oh,
There
Ooh.
we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
here I am in all my weirdness.
Awesome.
All
Yes.
right. So anyway, I think what we might want to do first is maybe the sitar, and then we'll go on to the other instruments. Um, I guess you
Do
can
that.
move back so folks can see it, and
Oop, there it is. You
Look
can't
now,
at
see
the
it.
baby. Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I love
Ah,
it.
look at the. There is a beautiful box made by Liza. Woohoo!
Ooh, I carved those
See
apples,
those? Yeah,
folks.
there you go. Okay, I can only hold it that way so much. So
yeah,
I'm not
that
going
is
to go over it all because I did earlier. But if you missed it, you can of course watch the rerun of that and the 20-minute video that I showed on how I made this thing is on my YouTube page, so you can also go there
Nice.
and
yes.
steal
The
all
link
my
is in the
techniques.
description.
Yep, yep.
But if you just look for Mike Mountain Hawk Gourley, you'll also find him, and he's got that cat symbol, that cat avatar. So
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, so he has a 20-minute video there for you to check out after the stream. Just it's about building the sitar, and so it's not the first cigar box sitar in existence, but it
It's
is.
the best sounding one I've heard.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was my hope to make it as close to authentic, of course, without the sympathetic strings. Uh, it lacks a little bit, and I'm having trouble getting. Okay, my Mizrab doesn't want to go on. There we go. I think I got it on.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's played with this thing that's basically a wire. Are we hearing good?
Yep,
Yes.
sounds good.
Yes.
All right.
Robot, it is a sitar, a cigar box sitar, made by Mike Gourley. Switch it up to a little minor there at the end. Haha. Nice.
There you go. I kind of combined the two earlier.
awesome.
I don't know, but yeah, I still got to tighten up some of these. You probably might have saw, I don't know, yeah, this one's knocked out. Some of these have come loose, but that was the biggest challenge of making this was tightening these on tight. But it
Mm-hmm.
sounds like a sitar, minus the sympathetic strings. For those that don't know what sympathetic strings are, typical sitar, there is another bridge below this one in strings that run under the fret bars. And what they do is when you play a note, like if you were to play that, if one of those strings is tuned to that note, it'll ring out with it, which gives it that truly authentic sitar sound. But this
Yeah.
is close as you're going to get, I think, without without those.
Well, it certainly does sound like a sitar, so
It
that's
does.
not a problem. The sympathetic strings seem to mostly just add a little more sustain to the sound.
But
Well, they
maybe
get a beautiful sound.
Oh
it,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Maybe by just putting a spring in the box, you can imitate the shimmer that's around the notes. I don't know, with some spring reverb.
Well, or use a shimmer reverb.
Ooh, there you
I'm
go.
playing through a Fender Champion amp. It did have reverb in it. And Fender is famous for their spring reverb. But yeah, if I was playing it like say through my DAW, I have a couple shimmer reverbs
There you go.
that I could
Mm-hmm.
use. So there you go. So there's the sitar in a nutshell.
And so we did the research earlier. Yes, you can get frets for sitars in this country. And I mean, other than that, it's a good amount of woodwork, and you're using guitar strings.
No, he's
No, I'm
using
using
sitar.
sitar strings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but they're steel sitar strings.
Um, yeah, in answer to the scale, well, I kind of crossed between a major and a minor there at the end. So I don't know about I guess you could say slightly chromatic, but typically in the Indian, um, if you were actually going to learn how to play a sitar and you wanted to learn classic Indian, they don't really have do re mi so fa la ti do. They have oh my god, uh, it's different. Let's put it
They
that way.
have their own
I'm having a brain dead here.
they
But
have their own skill degrees with
yes,
different relationships. I think sa would be like
sa. There
our
you go.
do. Yeah.
Sa pa ma. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing, and I'm not totally well versed in the theory of it, but the way they do it, whatever you're playing in, sa is the first in the, I'll use for lack of a better term, scale. So sa would be the first note. Now it might be D, C, C sharp.
Mhm.
So
It's
it's just
like
a really different way of thinking music.
it's it's like our movable do solfeggio. In Europe, they use the solfeggio to represent pitch classes. Like do is always some type of C, but originally um the solfeggio stood for relationships between notes, and if you use one of the many forms of movable do solfeggio, it's very similar to the way that you know it to how Indian classical music is taught and passed down. So I like using movable do.
Yeah, that means like if you're in the key of D, D is now do,
D is
and
do,
Right. Yeah, it's very similar.
E and F
and
sharp are re mi and so forth. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's really what.
yeah, scale degree
Yeah,
wise,
But
yeah.
they, yeah, in Indian music, you wouldn't say, well, I'm going to play in, A minor scale or A Dorian scale. Now, would they have what are called thats, and some of the thats correlate like a major scale. You could, like, I could take the sitar and play do, re, mi, so, fa, la, ti, do. In your mind, that's what you would be hearing. They just
Yeah.
wouldn't call it that.
They call it something different. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they wouldn't call it, a C major scale or anything like that. So it's a whole different way of thinking. I've learned some of them. I don't really have them memorized very well, but I have a list, and I can sit down and in Indian music that would be raga.
Cool.
If you listen to any Indian music, you will see the term raga. They play ragas, and ragas are basically a collection of those notes played in a particular order, and then they go out from there or improvise from there. So
Yeah, and there's all sorts of different ones. So Robot was mentioning perhaps pentatonic, but I mean there might be some that are similar to pentatonic. That's
there are.
unique
I
in
mean,
that there are
there's
5
one.
notes in it.
Yeah, I don't have my cheat sheet with me, but there's one that's very similar. Like would be equivalent to a Dorian scale. So I mean, you could still play these scales. The big difference on the sitar is they have what's called movable frets. Those frets can actually move.
Oh wow!
And so the way my actual sitar that I have is set up, they call it Ravi Shankar tuning, but it's C sharp. But certain of those thats or scales, you would have to actually move a fret in order to be able to play it. So if you, as it is, there's, so many that you can play, but then you would have to move the actual fret. And if you had sympathetic strings, you would have to tune to that scale.
Right.
That's probably why they play like 20, 30-minute songs, because, then there's another 5 minutes of tuning. I mean, it's not an easy instrument to tune.
No.
And anyway.
Very cool. Very cool.
The other instruments are similar, and then you have instruments that are microtonal that actually, where you have in our music half steps and whole steps, they actually have quarter steps.
Wow.
So you could be in between. And sometimes in notation, because there really isn't any, you might see like F sharp sharp, meaning it's microtonal.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And Gabriel, who you've had on the show, Marin, to consider the source, is flipping awesome at it. And of course, if you have a fretless like he does, you can play microtonal.
Yep, you could grab anything you want. With
it's interesting. Yes. And I asked their bass player one time, John, I said, so what do you do when he does this microtonal stuff? Because his bass is not fretless. And he just laughed and said, I come as close as I can. So in other words, he does something that sounds good, which is amazing. So
yeah. So you do have their
solo. Let me guess, my good buddy Mr. Wall is in the chat. Looks like he's changed his name.
We do have Go Smokies, I saw.
Yeah, I'm betting that's my buddy RJ.
From the Smoky Mountains, huh?
Yeah. Confess, you're here.
Well, he was a little upset earlier.
He says, yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
he was asking for a refund.
What?
He was asking for a refund because we started late.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's the saying?
You can have your nothing back.
Play it for Ozzy, he says. Oh, no, that's what Robot says. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He says, hey, buddy.
Back in my rock and roll 20s, I was actually the lead singer, and we did do Crazy Train.
Wow. Okay. I can imagine that.
Yeah, but probably not on sitar.
Not on sitar. No.
Hey. You might have a cover nobody else has done.
So
Might have
I don't know.
something there, Mike.
I
Could
don't know
be.
what you have with you, Mike, there on hand,
I
but
have
I'm going to
lots of
leave it
stuff
up to
back
you
there.
to, yeah. But what would you like to show next?
Well, let's see. Oh,
Because we also have some
now that my
videos
legs
for
have gone,
folks. We do
well,
have some videos for folks that we can show. We
hey,
have some examples of Dutar and Dombra playing.
yes, we do. And, well, we have, let's start with the Dutar. We have two Dutars.
There we go.
Notice this one's just slightly smaller, and if I come down to the floor here, you'll notice this one's much taller. This one, actually, both of these I have thanks to Gabriel Marin to Consider the Source. If you look up a video called 100,000 Fools, you will see him playing this Dutar.
Hmm.
So let me put one down. But so when I started taking lessons off of him, he was waiting on a new one of these. And after he got that, I got this. And the other one, I happened to go see him play solo up on top of a mountain in North Carolina one time. And I was there early, as I always am. And he was playing his guitar at the moment, but he had that one, which is a Persian Dutar, and a Turkish Dutar. And I asked him, I said, so, what are those? And he told me, and he handed me the Persian one. He said, you want to play it? And I said, yeah. So while he was fiddling around on his guitar, I played that. And when I handed it back to him, I said, if you ever sell this, I got first dibs. And about a year later, he was going to Turkey, and he said, you might just have your Persian Dutar. So he came back from Turkey with new toys, and I got that one. So I love it. But the difference, other differences, and you'll hear it here in a second after I shut up. The big one this is from Tajikistan, and very close to Tajikistan, if I can talk, is Kazakhstan. And there is a one that is actually taller than this one by probably 3-4 inches, and it's a Uyghur Dutar. So there are many, many, many Dutars, and I won't spend all night on them. But this one right here has silk strings. This one has steel strings, as you can probably hear the difference. So, and the interesting thing on this one is, this one, like a sitar, has some, well, 2 sharps missing. And I
Two
don't know
sharps missing.
if I can get it close enough. Well, I don't know if I can get it. All right, you see this big, dang, this is hard to do. This big gap here, this big fret here, and then you got another big fret down here. So I don't know if you can see it, there's a little piece of plastic that I glued in there, and I glued it in down here. I don't know why they do that, because I mean, obviously certain scales you can't play with it, missing, for lack of better terms, missing a fret. But they do that on some of these instruments. I guess their traditional music doesn't call for it.
Well, maybe in there, it's like you could still play the note. It's just the fret's not there, so it gives you wiggle room.
Now, if you play the note, if that little piece of plastic was not there, you could play it up here, or here, and it'd be that note. I don't know why I'm getting some buzz there. Oh, guess the way I was holding it. So yeah, this. I've added it in. Am I too? Man, I haven't played this one in a hot minute. It's different playing on silk strings. You might not think it, but it is.
Oh yeah.
I could attempt 100,000 Fools, but I haven't played it in a while. God, it's terrible. Start again. And that's all I'm going to play because I don't remember.
Oh, that's super awesome, Mike.
Yeah.
You ought to
Okay,
hear him play it.
so tell me that both strings are tuned the same note?
No, there a lot of these instruments are tuned either a fourth or a fifth.
Okay,
This is tuned a fifth apart.
fifth apart. Okay.
Yeah, I like the fifths tuning better myself.
What's the scale length on that? Does it have the same scale length as a guitar, 25 inches?
Not this one. I haven't measured it.
Huh.
I'd say this is a lot. This is a lot longer.
Okay.
The other one's shorter. So
If you were to build a cigar box Dutar, what strings would you use? How would you tune it? And what would be your preferred scale length for it?
depends on what kind of Dutar you're trying to emulate.
Huh. What's your favorite?
Kind of long. I mean, you hear how. All right, so that's how them silk strings sound,
Okay, silk strings.
which they break on the wall sometimes.
Oh.
They break very easily. And then you got.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, and the playability of this one is just far superior. That's why I said I haven't been playing that one. I need to play it more. So I'm kind of like fumbling around on that one. But this one I probably play the most.
Oh my gosh.
The big thing about these instruments is it's all about the right hand. So you have several different. In fact, my last lesson with Gabe, I said, "Man, I've forgotten some of the different strokes," and we did a review, and I wrote them all down because, well, we can go over a few of them, but you have a two-stroke that's down with the middle fingers, up with the thumb. You also have a two-stroke that's down with the middle fingers, up with the index finger. So it's about accents, and if you hear these, you're hitting this. It's a very percussive instrument. And then you go up to the three-stroke, and you can go. Most of them start with the middle fingers down, and then down with the thumb, up with the thumb. Whoop. Or you can go down Shoot, I'm already losing my. Yeah, down, up, up. Down, up, up. With the index finger. And I guarantee you, I
Wow.
was playing that fast when I started.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, fumbling everywhere, fumbling.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
then
Mike.
he'll throw
Yeah.
in. Then he'll throw in the 3-3-2. So you're one. Remember what I'm doing now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. And I'm crossing my scales up, duh. But anyway,
Mike, please produce what do you call the right hand tutorials. I would like to try this on a CBG.
okay.
I
Yeah,
want
I
to
did
do
it
it.
on the Dutar video. I don't know if I went over all the three, because then there's the four, which is down with the middle, down with the thumb, up with the index.
Oh.
So, you got all kinds of combinations, and then with this kind of music, you can do 3-3-3, 3-3-2, 3-2-2, 3-2.
Well, speaking of which, I think now if I'm correct, I think this first video here is something that has a Dutar in it because it does mention Kazakhstan. I
Kazakhstan, yes.
Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan. Wow. Here we go.
Oh no, that's the Tovshur.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not the same instrument, mister.
well, it did say that, but I thought that was a place in Kazakhstan. All right. Well,
No, they what do? Oh, I sent you Adreem Hyatt. God, I cannot talk today.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I see it right here.
Yeah, the Dutar King. Yes, yes. Now
The
here's the guy
Dutar
playing in the
King.
Dutar. This would be a Uyghur Dutar.
So this is the Dutar King. All right. All right, folks, here we
Yes.
go. look. Well, if we're gonna get through others, I think we're gonna need to
I
pause
just
it.
wanted to show him.
That's the prince.
Mike, quick question.
Yeah.
The right hand, do you have to grow out your nails?
No. In
So
fact, I probably don't want to. In fact, mine are probably, I need to cut mine. But
okay.
yeah, because you'll catch, especially going up and down, I catch my thumb the most. And that's a file is really good. Sometimes I actually, because I have bad cuticles, I end up filing my actual skin on my thumb because I keep catching it. So, yeah, the things we do to play. But the interesting thing about that gentleman right there is because of one of his songs, because the Uyghur people actually are in a part of China. And I'm not going to go into the whole history of this, but the Uyghur people have been put in, they call them re-education camps.
Oh, gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't want to get all political, but look it up. It's very fascinating. I wouldn't have known anything about it if it weren't for Gabriel, but when he's teaching me this stuff, it's good to know history. He was put in one of these re-education camps, and I don't think that he ever has reappeared. They think he's dead.
Oh my gosh.
And, because they didn't like something in one of his songs. He usually sings. I found this one because it's instrumental. A lot of them he sings.
Brutal government. It's a brutal government.
So, yeah.
Oh, how sad.
Yes, it is very sad. Yeah, you think, and of course, anyway, I don't want to be going to a bummer topic, but yeah, look up the Uyghur people.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious.
How does that spelled?
Holy cow. It's with a U, it's not with a W.
Okay. Yeah. So, is there another?
If you look him up, it'll probably say he plays a Uyghur guitar. So.
Oh boy, I didn't put links in the
Dutar.
description. Yeah. I didn't put links in the description this week for folks. But let me see here. I'm gonna look it up. I'm trying Uigger. No, it looks like it's Uyghr.
Okay, there you go. Yes, interesting.
So, or if you look for King of the Dutar, there we go. So, while I have them here and we're on the Dutar, we should probably play any other Dutar video you have, unless that was the only one. I don't know. Basically, I downloaded them all this afternoon, so I haven't really previewed them.
Yeah, I think, other than stuff I've done, I think I sent you one on, the Dutar, the Dombra, and the Topshur.
Okay. Well, then, yeah. So, I had the Topshur a minute ago.
Well, let me talk about that. Hold on.
All righty.
So,
oh look.
The thing that's different about this is this is a goat skin cover on it.
Oh wow!
The one in the video looks a little bit different, but and there's many different kinds and different names, and this also has get over here, has silk strings, but with that goat skin, it has a much different sound.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not very I think in the video he plays a little more traditional. I haven't played with this as much as the Dombra and Dutar, but I mean you can tune it the same. that's how it sounds. Now we can hear how it traditionally sounds. Now let me
Okay.
go to your video for you.
All right. So here we go. The Topshire. And where's the Topshire from? You might have said it, but I missed it because I was too busy loading up
Well,
videos.
you'll find it all over Central Asia. I mean, some of these you'll find in Mongolia too.
Okay.
Okay.
And sometimes they just use different names.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it's reminiscent of Appalachian stuff. That's super cool. Wow. Super cool.
It does kind of have an Appalachian sound, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
The
does.
rhythms.
And yeah, the rhythms, and not just the rhythms, the mode. The mode he's
Well, these
playing.
are country people.
Yeah. There's
It's
something about the country that makes you want to go.
I mean, yeah, maybe that should be studied. It's like, why? I mean, super cool.
And I don't have an answer about how picks or plectums were invented. That's a good question. But in a lot of these instruments that we're talking about tonight, other than the sitar, excuse me, there are no picks. It's all.
I like that. I like not having to use a plectrum, but let me tell you, Mike, some of those I guess Dutar flicking techniques, I've seen some flamenco players use them,
Mm-hmm.
but I really like the driving rhythms you can create with just two strings and
Oh, it's
it,
amazing.
oh, please produce tutorials. I mean, even if it's a live stream, I will be there with
Okay.
my DIY Dutar. It's time, Mike. It's time.
I want to thank Scott Hovid in the chat, our rock every week. He's
Yes.
dropping links in the chat. So even if you're watching us on the rewind, hopefully the chat will still be there. Sometimes it isn't. It's weird. But if it's still there, you can pause the video, click on the link that's showing up right now from Scott, and then come back to the stream after. I mean, if you're playing it on the rewind, but yeah, there you go. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, thank you, Scott. Every week.
Yes.
Now let me know if the Flute Wizard gets in here.
He'd probably pop in.
He might. You never know.
Well, he was
Yeah.
in earlier today, but
Yeah.
and if he
But,
doesn't, well,
that's the thing. They may think, oh, well, we saw the matinee. But it's like,
no,
no. There's different
he knows this
instruments.
is here. But yeah, while we're talking, hold on a second. While we're talking about plectums, give me a second.
Yeah.
All right.
I've never been able to get a pick to work for me. I don't know what it is.
Oh, you get used to it, especially if you hold it right. But now a plectrum, I don't know. Like these things could be completely different. But a flat guitar pick, that's
I mean, even playing with long nails on my right hand, I don't like. I don't. I don't know. I don't like it. I know you get a more mellow sound when you just use your fingers, but I prefer. And it's interesting. Don't need a plectrum for this for the Dutar. Interesting.
Bank that this thing is way out of tune. Yeah, but Okay, so this is a Saz
Hmm.
that is typically played, if I can get it up here, try and get it behind white. There we go.
Ooh.
With a weird looking plectrum, if you will.
Yes.
And, boy, I can't hold it straight. Get that out of the way. There we go. Anyway, you have to give me a second to tune it. But this typically has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strings. When Gabe was in Turkey about a year ago, he had a video with, there are all kinds of different Sazes, and it's hard because there's nowhere to stick your tuner. But he was playing one that is, it's also hard to talk and tune at the same time. That was 3 strings.
Hmm.
Essentially, what the Saz is usually, you know, like a 12-string guitar has double strings. The Saz, the bottom, the lower string has 3 sets, and so it's 3, 2, and 2, which equals 7. But there is a Saz that, and basically all I did was take the ones off of this one so I could do what he was doing, if I can get it tuned. This was unplanned, folks, so sorry.
Well,
Oh, are those wooden pegs?
Yes, wooden pegs, which are
Ooh.
but
Yeah,
now if I can remember how I had it tuned.
that's hardcore.
Boy, this was way out of tune. Okay, almost there. So you can use this, just so I can remember how you hold it, because I never use it. That don't sound good.
well, you know, it's just a different tuning system. That's all. Yes. Sometimes people ask, what tuning systems do you like to play in? And sometimes I say,
Well, I was trying to just put it in an open tuning for ease of.
yes, there is that system known as out.
So, but anyway, the way Gabe was playing it was no pick.
Oh.
So essentially utilizing the right hand techniques. So it's not necessarily the traditional way to play, but the thing you have on this though is, maybe I'll get a little closer. On this, you do have, and I suck at microtonal. You do have microtonal, and the thing is, if I can get it up here where I can play the thing, if I can see what I'm doing, that's a microtonal. Let me play one note.
Yeah, different relationships.
Does
to
that
what
sound
we-
weird?
Yeah,
Because
to
it
us it
should.
does. Yeah.
Because Western ears are not typically used to microtonal. So yeah, he had me do an exercise on this, and I still never really got used to the microtonal. So it's very weird.
Yeah, we're not used to
Wow.
that relationship, but for them it's not microtonal. That's their
Yeah,
whatever
I hear
scale
that.
degree that is, you know.
Yeah, that sounds very weird to me. But if you were an accomplished Saz player from, say Turkey or something, you would have grown up with this, and it would make perfectly good sense to you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you start playing microtonal, you can't just throw notes around. So you can't, like I was kind of doing. There is a certain mythology in it. Like there's certain scales in like Turkish music where you might go up the scale, and then when you come back the scale, then you throw in the microtonal.
Hmm.
But going down, you don't,
Hmm.
or up.
Hmm.
So if
Okay.
that makes any sense at all.
Well,
And it's
our
like,
harmonic minor scale is raised 6th and 7th going up, and lowered 6th and 7th going down, because of the way different chords are used in their
right.
function when
Well,
resolving to the tonic. And
if you were to play harmonic minor on the way down, you could fuse it
no, I
halfway
meant
for a
the
major
melodic
scale.
minor.
I
Oh
mean
my God! Yeah,
melodic
someone take
minor.
my doctorate back.
You lost
Yeah.
me for a second there. Melodic minor.
If you play melodic minor the same way up and down, on the way down it sounds like you're playing a major scale. But if you want to sound like you're in minor, then on the way down you have to play natural minor to remind people
Right.
you're in a minor scale.
Well, it's not like you
Right.
perform scales for people, but it basically means that of the options you have melodically in the minor key, and so it's mostly for training musicians and so forth, just to be used to it. But yeah, the funky
Yeah,
harmonic minor changes on the way down.
yeah, these instruments are still in 440 hertz.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean, it's a matter of if you have a tuner, a fancy tuner, you could change the hertz and tune in that, which is
Yeah.
what people do. And some of the flute makers will make 432 hertz. Um, some people swear by all these different frequencies and stuff. I don't know.
Do you think that
Music is either calming or not. It's like
Yeah, I don't swear by it, but I prefer 432 for what I've been doing, with the
some people
relaxation,
do.
meditation, and sleep stuff. Yeah,
Right.
and it
Well, I
and
got a
it's
couple flutes that are 432.
yeah. But that's
So
about it. I don't think it's necessarily a magical formula, but at the same time, it does make sense, especially with vocalists that don't have to strain as hard to
yeah.
perform the same music.
sure,
Yep.
sure. But I mean, you can find all kinds of ambient meditation videos that are different
Yeah.
hertz
I mean,
that
Yeah.
you
mean
could
something.
do
I personally haven't. I don't know.
well. It's a good search thing on YouTube. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
put,
yeah. Well, I
that's why I
mean,
put it in my
if it,
titles. So
you
if
know
people
what,
looking for that, they'll find it.
if it works for you, great.
Yeah.
It's like
But I mean, I don't know it's any different than 431, for example.
right. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't like listen to something that's in I don't know 578 or whatever and go, oh man, I saw God on that one. I don't know,
Five,
but to each their own. And
yeah.
if it does something for you or it makes you calmer,
Yep.
by all means. And I think 432 isn't 432 the one that's supposed to be closer to the Earth frequency?
I'm probably sure that someone said that at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I
I've
don't.
heard all sorts of things about 432,
Yeah,
and how, like, even that, it's a secret thing that the cabal did to stress us out. And it's like, I mean, I'm down with a lot of those things about what the cabal does, but I can't confirm that one, so I don't know. But
well,
it is interesting.
to me, no matter what hertz you're in, if you're playing, you could play heavy metal in hertz, and that might not be very meditative.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
You could play Deep Purple.
Cool
Yeah.
beans.
There you go. I haven't seen RJ in a while. He probably went to bed, but see, he missed it. I mean, I didn't do Ozzy, but I did Deep Purple.
There you go. He's probably lurking.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Well, we do have a third instrument to talk about, and
Yes, we do.
I assume I have the right video because basically, other than these three, the rest are yours.
Cool. And this is a very good one. The Dombra one in the Pink Lake. This would be Kazakhstan.
Mm-hmm. It does say that, so it should be the right one.
Cool. There we go.
Is there anything you want to say before I play this? Pink Lake sounds interesting. I guess that might be clay.
Yeah, I forget the name of this lake. It's in Kazakhstan.
Oh,
And
wow.
she is a very accomplished player, as you will see here in a minute. But yeah, it's a certain time of year the lake gets a pink color to it. And I haven't read up on it in a while, but it's in Kazakhstan.
Wow.
Mississippi mud.
Cool
Yeah.
beans. Whoa.
Well,
That is one of the most beautiful videos I've ever seen.
I didn't stop it. It just stopped there.
Wow.
So, yeah, great sound. The mode to me sounds
Phrygian.
almost Phrygian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unreal, huh?
Yeah.
It's, oh, I mean, wow. She's amazing. And then the video. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, aside from the, yeah, really cool. Yeah, and she's wearing the traditional garb.
Love it.
Yeah, beautiful dress. Yeah, she's
Beautiful.
got a few videos out there. You might look her up. But
What's her channel? Mike, do you know?
Her name?
it should be. I mean, he's got the link to the video. So,
I don't have the link. I downloaded them.
oh, you downloaded them. Ah,
Well, so we don't have ads and all
Well,
that
you still
stuff.
have
Hold on.
you still have the email I sent you. That's got the links.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me look at the title of the video.
I want to follow that artist.
Sorry, folks. I put this together like yesterday. It's been an insane weekend.
Yep. It's been a bit of a rough week for me, and
Yeah,
getting
you guys
some
had
stuff work.
craziness. So,
Well, I had some work. I had a lot of extra work this week that I needed to do for a new company that I'm contributing to, and
wow.
I had to troubleshoot. Yeah, I had to troubleshoot a lot of stuff. This is the title of this video is Kazakh woman playing on traditional instrument
Really?
well,
She
somebody
doesn't
else
have
might
a channel. Oh.
in the.
she
Well, I'm sure
does.
she
I'm
does.
pretty sure she does. Apparently, that somebody probably put that on their channel.
In the
Ah.
middle of a pink lake. So
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you,
you know.
I
yeah,
mean, I mean, probably if you search for that, you'll find it. Kazakh woman playing a traditional instrument in a pink lake,
Yeah,
in the middle of a pink lake.
robot. It also reminds me of flamenco. I mean, there definitely is a cross pollination of
Oh, you
traditions.
needed some clapping and stomping.
Well, remember that Spain, there was a
Yeah, was
cross
influenced
pollination.
by the Middle East.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
well, it's
Moors.
easier, to say Central Asian and I did do a little bit of history on these. I mean, again, they belong to the Lute family, so which is quite a big family, but
Yeah.
yeah, the Dombra itself, which is what she's playing. Um, you can find it in Iranian country, Iran, Turkey, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Afghanistan. Now, some of these countries are what used to be the USSR. A
Mm-hmm.
few of these countries. So I mean, you're going from Middle East, Central Asia, Mongolia, you know. So, and I think the Dombra is quite an old instrument. First appeared in the Middle Ages,
Yeah.
and there's different takes on them, especially the Dutar. Um, when you go across these countries, but the Dombra is like in Kazakhstan. It's kind of like, I guess, the Sitar in India. In
Hmm.
fact, in 2018, they initiated a Dombra Day.
Awesome.
So, and you can get, and there's, just like you have junior guitars, you have junior Dombras. So, it's very common for young children. In fact, there's some videos out there of young people that could blow me off the stage any day of the week. So,
I want one.
yeah, 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 and
I have
you
kid
will find it at
hands.
the Guitar Center.
Hmm.
Now, I did
Oh.
the Dutars I got off Gabriel. My Dombras I got off a guy in Kazakhstan. So he makes them. Um,
Wow.
anyway, yeah. And the Dutar pretty much travels across all them countries as well. And some feature not silk strings, nylon strings. Traditionally, they were gut
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
strings. So, made out of animal guts like goats, stuff like that. So if you really want to be traditional, now the Tovshur, you'll see that more in Mongolia, Western Mongolia. Although you can see variations of that.
If I remember correctly from the research Lawrence did for the medieval instrument earworms, where we had the competition
And
between medieval.
Monty Python.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember that the European lute family was influenced or came from the Asian flute family.
Hmm.
And a lute family, excuse me, and that the guitar was considered to be in the lute family. So there I mean, all of these string instruments must have a common origin, and you could kind of see like, where did the name guitar come from? Sitar, Dutar. It's like there must be a common origin for all of these instruments. I don't know.
Other stringed
Interesting.
instruments. So yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, the
Yeah.
guitar started out as a lute type instrument.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. I think that was in the little thing that we did on earworms a while back.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
But well, in the Dutar, I got in my notes was a 15th century shepherd's instrument, and
Wow.
I lost something that I thought was interesting. The
Yeah.
About the Dombra. Holy cow! I was just looking at it. Huh. But yeah,
They
they used catgut and then eventually silk that they imported from China.
Mm-hmm.
uh-huh. And I guess steel is more or less a modern thing. The steel string.
Well,
I think it came later. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
earlier
mean,
on.
I did check on like the sitar frets and stuff. Those are frequently made of brass. So
Okay.
they would have had to be at least post Bronze Age, but I don't know when
Mm-hmm.
brass came.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Where
yeah.
the
A lot of these instruments,
yeah.
you know, their origins. It's kind of like the banjo came from Africa. It was
Yeah.
a gourd instrument. If you look
Mm.
at, you know, the original banjo or what became the banjo, yeah, it doesn't really resemble a modern banjo, but
the
that's the real.
banjar.
Banjo.
No,
Yeah,
no,
there's a
the
really good
banjar is
documentary of Bela Fleck traveling across Africa in search of the original banjo.
yeah. I read that it was called the banjar, the African
Yes,
instrument. Had a
yeah,
turtle
Wow.
shell.
exactly,
Super
exactly.
interesting.
Hmm.
Wow.
Well, we're going to play a little bit of Mike Gourley music now.
There we go.
Would you mind if we start with Fields of Gold?
That's fine by me.
But
That's
is that a cover?
the cover.
Yeah,
I,
didn't
A cover
Sting
of
do a
another
song
song?
called didn't
No,
Sting okay.
no.
Oh, I guess that was Feeds of Bali or whatever, and then it's Upon the Fields of Gold.
Oh, I was thinking Field of Dreams, but if you play it,
Okay.
they will come.
We're gonna do a Kevin Costner tune right now. All right, here we
Yes.
go. Uh
oop,
what?
I don't
Yeah.
see a video. Oh, there we
Well, the
go.
first frame is blank, so I
Okay.
don't know. Oh yeah. So folks know Mike also plays some electronic sounds as well. That was beautiful stuff.
Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah, that
Yeah.
utilized one of the. Well,
Well,
actually, a few tracks were the Mellotron simulation.
all right.
Ooh, nice.
We covered that a few weeks ago. I'll back up a little bit since you want to be off screen.
No, I was putting
He's
some stuff
back.
away.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just
I
like, I
was
switched.
utilizing the video to put some of these instruments away,
Oh,
do a little
efficient.
cleanup. I down to the Dombras and one other thing,
So, what
but
suite is that from the Mellotron emulator?
I actually got the GeForce one.
Okay.
That is the best one review wise out there.
Okay. Yeah. But I guess as a Mellotron emulator, it's going to be able to load all sorts of different samples because
Well,
after all,
actually, it's the only one that utilizes the original tapes
oh,
that they use.
beautiful.
So yeah, it's as close as you can get to the real thing because they
Wow.
actually use the tapes that were used for the Mellotron.
Yeah. They sample them then.
Yeah, you got all the original samples and everything. So, and then some. They added to it, but yeah,
Yeah.
you got all the originals plus.
If anyone wants to cover Knights in White Satin, that's the one you need.
Yeah, that would be the one. Yep, exactly.
Well, then,
So yeah, you pick. Well, I mean, I sent it to you, but that's one of my. Well,
you
you
can't
said you
blame
wanted.
me.
No, no, I said
But it's a beautiful piece of music. I mean,
no. You said you wanted to know what was up, lately. So the ones I sent you are ones,
right.
more recent ones,
Yeah,
not
I've been
years
checking them
ago.
out. It's just you really release so many. I can't keep up with all of them, but yeah, definitely, folks, go to my. You maintain your username as Mike Mountain Hot Gourley, right?
Yep.
But I do have the link in the description under co-host. So yeah, check out his channel. It's you can
Yeah, I
hear
think
that
there's like
again as well as many others.
270 videos now.
Yeah. Wow.
Quite a few. So
And they're organized in playlists so you can play them by mood.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you could look up Dombra, and there's a playlist for Dombra. Thank you, Scott, and you know, sitar, other strings, synth. I have a friend of mine requests. Well, I think it was you, Lawrence, actually said I should have one for relaxation meditation.
Yeah, I
So
just thought it might help,
it,
so
yeah, yeah, I think it does, and
Next, we need a lessons playlist.
yeah, right. Lesson playlist, but yeah, the last ones were the Dombras, which you can
Look at
see these
that.
look very, very different. They're both nylon strings, so there's no difference there. This
Ooh,
is the one that you more commonly see, like she had, but and this was my first one.
ooh, nylon. I like that.
mm-hmm.
But I play this one more because I think it plays a lot nicer
Hmm.
than that one. This is the style is known as a flat a bi, and you'll notice it's flat. This one's got some really nice
Oh, look at that.
play on this one.
Beautiful. Are those tie-on frets also?
Yeah, and I
Okay.
believe yeah they're nylon.
Okay.
Nylon. I don't know how anybody ties on nylon, but they. But this one, the playability is a lot nicer. I think. Playing a major key. I've been playing minor all night. I wish I could remember. I got to go back and relearn some of the traditional songs I learned.
Hmm.
don't even remember. Nah. See, that's what I get for trying. Yeah, I learned a whole bunch of. I have tried to learn some traditional songs, folks, and actually, there are some older videos out there. I think with me playing the traditional songs, there was a whole series of
Out in the forest.
actually Mongolian people playing the Dombra, so they play it as well, and a bunch of their traditional songs. So, and they're
Yeah.
a lot, as you can see by that one, a little slower. There we go.
Cool.
Wow, yeah, it's
Yeah, I was
beautiful.
trying to remember. That was like the first one I learned from Gabe. Well, from the video, but through through Gabe. That's where that was our starting point a few years ago. And then he threw in all the crazy, 3-3-2 and all that.
Love that.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah, nylon
Wow.
does sound very different,
Yes, yes, it does.
but it's nice on the picking hand. On
Yeah.
the right hand, I love nylon.
Well, I think it's nice on the fingering hand because
Yeah,
Well,
that
holding down a steel
string,
ropes
yeah.
is
and you're very hard pressed. I'm gonna scoot up. My knees are. Anyway, yeah, nylon doesn't break as easily because I know Gabe was talking about his Dutar that has the silk strings on it, and those silk strings break easily, and they're not as easy to find. You can actually, I just use the craft ones, like you make for beaded necklaces.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's all it is. It's silk strings. Yeah, silk string. I can talk. But anyway, yeah, he was talking about, they did a hybrid tour a couple years back, and he took some of his instruments out. But I think he's doing a lot of acoustic stuff now too. And he told me he was switching over to nylon because, man, you're hard pressed to break a nylon string. It's very rare. I
Yeah.
won't say never, but I don't think I've ever broken a nylon string.
right.
I mean, those are the original strings that came with it 3 years ago.
Huh?
Mm.
They
Yeah.
last forever. It's not like steel where you sweat them up and they're nasty and
Yeah.
you change them.
Mm.
Which I hate changing strings, by the way.
Well, I will say one other thing. I know this is off topic, but tonight I think we solved your latency problem, like the delay between us talking.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to use the laptop,
Yeah, it likes you
Wow.
better.
which is so weird because the other one's got PreSonus. It's a lot louder. Or louder for me anyway.
Well,
I mean,
I
I can
don't
hear
know.
you, but you're not blasting me out. But it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Well, who
Yes,
knows?
you're right. You have not been cutting out. So
Yeah.
obviously, it
Neither
has
have
something
you.
to do with the
Yeah.
computer, or it might be the interface. It could be that PreSonus interface.
Hmm.
Could
Yeah.
be. I mean, it's a good interface, but maybe just I don't know. Well, we don't need to
Good for
speculate
recording.
on that. Oh yeah, it's designed for you to make music with. Live streams, I guess, are just a whole different creature.
Yeah, I don't know what would be the answer to that. I guess, but this works.
Yep.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna check out the afterlife a little bit here, but don't worry, we're gonna come back here.
Yep.
We're gonna come back to this realm.
Yeah. This one, I'm sure you're probably not going to play the whole 28 minutes, but
Uh-huh.
folks can go to my YouTube and check out the 28-minute afterlife video.
We'll give folks a teaser. And as a hint, if you're using the computer instead of the cell phone, it does give you a search option on YouTube channels, so you could search for Afterlife and get it.
Yeah,
So,
right. And when we come back, I'll have. I don't see.
oops, sorry.
Anyway,
Sorry, I missed what you said there.
I said when you come back from the video, I have one other thing to show you. I was
Okay.
going to wait for the Flute Wizard, but anyway, so I'm going to get that while you're playing this.
Okay. So here's a teaser of Afterlife by Mike Mountain Hot Gourley. I'm going to pause there. There is really no stopping point. So there's a little taste. That sounds like a trip. That sounds like an adventure right there.
It is very much an adventure. So, let me return to the video camera.
Ooh, a surprise. I like surprises.
Something Flute Wizard would like, so I assume.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, you got a walking stick.
I got a walking stick.
Yes.
So,
I got
mine is
mine
in.
here. Oh, that's
If I can get all the way in the picture.
Whoa. Very
I got
nice.
mine too.
Woo!
What key is yours in, Mike?
Mine is in. Whoops, get it the right way. Mine is an F drone.
Ooh. Ooh, duet.
A and F, but I'm A432.
This thing is hot.
Yeah, yeah, we're in two different tuning systems.
Oh
That
God, yeah.
yeah, A432 and A440 are not going to work out together.
No, this is not A. This is F.
I know, but mine is A432. Even though
Oh,
that may
okay.
be an F drone, it's probably an A440
There might
tuning.
be some interesting dissonances you could get when they're working together. You don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to
Uh,
work that one out.
Unexplored dissonances or consonances. We don't
Well,
know.
I mean, I know, and there's a guy on YouTube that does videos about, if you
oh,
go to a drum
my
circle,
headphones.
but you're basically playing one note. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know if you have F on, but yeah, if you, so,
Well, my F will be basically flat to your F.
Yeah, your F would be a little sharper, Mike.
what is that?
If this is an A, then we have here G. This is probably my F.
Are you in the
Okay.
second octave of the instrument? It sounds like
Yeah,
you're
it sounds
overblowing.
like it. It sounds like it, but I'm not overblowing. I think it's just these things have slid down a little bit.
Oh,
Let me see
all
if
right.
I can get.
I'm pretty sure I'd have to check something real quick. Oh my God.
There we go.
This is 32
Y-
hertz.
Yep, I'm A432.
Yeah, well, this is 432, so it shouldn't be flat. Your F.
Oh,
Oh, you got two of them. Okay. Oh.
yeah, but my things here, I gotta get them on right.
I got to get used to this mouthpiece
Yeah,
because it's a different, well, and holding it, but it's not real heavy. You'd think it'd be really heavy. It's not. It's just,
Very cool.
all right. Well, I don't think we need to play. Find something that sounds good by noodling around a lot.
but yeah, if you have a different, what he was talking about, like if you went to a flute circle, which I've never actually been to a flute circle, and I had this flute, and someone else had a different keyed flute. All they'd be playing is pretty much the drone.
Yeah.
Right.
They'd be playing the F note. I mean, you
Just
could find, depending on the
No.
scale, you might find a couple.
Yeah, you could find like since this is A minor pentatonic, the one I have, you could pretty much play like an F major along with that pretty well, except avoid that B flat.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, you can still play, and I'm not as good at playing some of the other stuff, but you can still play other keys. It's just that's what they're designed for. And a lot of flutes, this hole is covered up down here. So where you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that one. In fact, if you buy one from High Spirits, they have a cover over it.
hmm.
Mm,
So if you're a beginner, if you have that cover over, or you just keep your finger over it, you're playing a pentatonic scale. But there's
hmm.
other fingerings you can do to play other keys. Like this one, the Spanish Gypsy sounds nice. So
Nice.
I think is what the Spanish Gypsy's like a dominant something scale, but they call it Spanish Gypsy.
Hmm.
I can look that up, but off the
Yeah,
top
I
of my
forget.
head.
It's like it's the same as a dominant something scale, but Spanish Gypsy just sounds a lot cooler, especially if
Mm-hmm.
so. Yeah, you can play other scales, and the nice thing is when you buy a flute from the Flute Wizard, he'll do a video, and he will tell you and show you what scales you can play, and how what kind of pressure to put on it, and all that stuff, because every flute is different. And if you have a smaller flute versus a bigger flute, bass flutes are much harder to play because the holes are usually bigger, or at least some
Yeah.
of them are bigger. If you get into some of the and he makes all kinds of scales, and I wouldn't necessarily recommend you buying some weird scale to start out. Better off to start out with a minor pentatonic scale. It's
Well,
going to
it's
be more user friendly to your ears. You start playing Middle Eastern scales, or he has some the Japanese insen scale, and some of those scales sound a little weird if you haven't heard them before. So
this Spanish Gypsy scale is also known as the Phrygian dominant scale.
Phrygian dominant, there you go.
Hmm.
Now,
What?
I wonder how that's
How's it
different from.
different from Phrygian?
Well, Jim and I answered the other question, not that one. So let
Oh.
me see. All right.
It's a half step on something. I don't
How
know.
is the Phrygian dominant scale different from the Phrygian mode? Because you know what, there is a lowered seventh on the Phrygian mode in general.
Yep.
Uh,
It's
between
basically natural minor with a flat scale degree 2.
yeah,
That's
that's
Phrygian.
just a regular
That's
Phrygian. Now I'm looking.
regular Phrygian.
Yeah, the Phrygian dominant scale and the Phrygian mode lies in the third degree. The Phrygian mode has a minor third, when the Phrygian dominant scale has a major third.
Whoa! A major Phrygian scale? I've never heard of that. That's interesting. Whoa. In
Yeah.
Western theory, when a scale when the gap between scale degree 1 and scale
Oh,
degree 3 is a minor third, it's a minor scale, but I've never
yeah.
heard
You
of
know
a
what it is? It's basically like a harmonic minor, but starting on the fifth scale degree.
so it's like the emphasis of the scale is different.
Yeah, I mean the starting
Okay.
note. Basically, the starting note is
Yeah.
different, but it's a harmonic minor scale. I was thinking E
Dang,
dominant
we gay
Phrygian would be
here.
the same as an A harmonic minor,
Huh.
just starting on an E instead of the A.
Okay.
So you get that minor third distance, well, augmented second distance between the first and third scale degree. I mean, the second and third scale degree, as opposed to the seventh and eighth, or the sixth and seventh. Jeez.
I'd like to hear music played in that. Kind of imagine what's going on.
Yeah. The only thing I got back there is
We might have
a
to get Gabe back
didgeridoo
on.
and the Flute Wizard flute that's minor, and it's not going to do it.
We might just have to get Gabriel back on because he wouldn't have
Yes.
to look up. He wouldn't look up any of this stuff.
He
He'd
knows it.
play for you.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just looking up the term Phrygian dominant. I know
Well,
my
I know, but I'm
modes.
just
I
saying.
know my
I
modes.
have
I
never
just don't
seen
know.
anybody.
I just didn't know what the Phrygian dominant version of. I guess they're calling it dominant because you know what? It seems like, if it's a harmonic minor scale starting on the fifth scale degree, maybe that has something to do with it. Um, I don't know how its dominant function would be any different, as a mode, but
Right. Well, the way his thought process is so different, and he's had, he went to school. Has music theory, but I remember when I first started talking to him about scales, he was like, he goes, "Yeah, you need to quit looking at that in that way," and he outlined a whole different way of looking at scales, and I probably need to dive back into that. It's easy to get overwhelmed with Gabe sometimes. he's
yeah.
uh, he's that good, but I had to slow down. I couldn't keep up because it's just so much knowledge. Uh, it'll make your head blow.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just something else. And all those guys are like that in that band. So
Mm-hmm.
He's got to produce tutorials.
um, yeah, I mean
Well,
I
he
know he does
teaches lessons,
I was gonna say
you just got
But
to
but
sign up for them and pay for them.
yeah.
well,
I mean,
the thing is
if
for
anybody wants to learn how to play any well almost any string, but I mean if you want to learn how to play a guitar, there's the guy. I mean he can make it simple in a nutshell for you. Uh,
I mean just even just
Dombra, Dutar, any of that.
even just YouTube shorts, little snippets of a lesson here and there, you get traction for your YouTube channel. I mean, for such a talented player, it's
If you
like where's his YouTube channel? That
Well,
guy should have thousands and thousands of subs.
if you look up
he has a YouTube channel.
no,
I
but if you
know.
look up consider the source
Yeah.
master class, there is
Uh,
a video in because they do these master classes sometimes where it's
uh-huh.
a group, but they did do a video of one of the master classes, and it's really cool because I believe it's C major. He just takes C major and
Let me look
plays
that
the
up.
C major scale, but he'll say, okay, if you play it in this way, it sounds country. If you play it in this way, it sounds Middle Eastern. If you play it in this way, it sounds Indian. And
That's
he's playing,
so
and
cool.
everything's the same scale. It's just, and it takes a lot of years to, and that's the thing with the Dombra
Ooh,
and the
found it.
Dutar. A lot of it is accents, how you accent, how you're strumming. It's
Hey.
and and I'd get frustrated sometimes, and he'd be like, "Dude, it takes years." And some of this come natural to him. I don't know if it's family background. Maybe he was.
These are not on his channel though. They're on um I guess the channel that was hosting the master class.
No, that should be. Well, are you looking up Gabriel or consider the source?
I put in the search term consider the source masterclass and I'm getting a masterclass playlist with Gabriel in there 2012 it says, and it's on Music TLV Israel.
Tel
But
Aviv.
B. It
it's
might be.
not the playlist is not on his channel.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it's on his channel.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah, he
remember.
recorded for another channel.
Right.
Yeah, it
Well,
might
it
have been.
would be cool, like for traction for his channel and for consider the source channel. He doesn't even have to produce whole masterclass. It's just snippets, things that people could practice on a guitar. It's like, hey, try this.
I'm
Try.
Oh,
sure he's got plenty he's doing, and
oh man, he is so busy. It's
yeah,
unreal. He's got. I mean, he went over to Tajikistan a little over a year ago. Played with I guess you could call the current. He's a live Dutar King for that area and that style.
Wow.
Yeah, he's hoping to bring him over to the States eventually. But he's also got this thing going on with these guys in Turkey. I mean, when he goes over these other countries, he's playing music the whole time.
Yeah.
So he's got so many things coming up, and I'm just sitting by waiting. And then he's got, Consider the Source. He's got Social Assassins.
Oh,
I
but
don't
he
Oh my
was he
gosh.
was great. He dedicated some time to come on Earworms, and maybe 6 or 7 months ago. We really appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was, yeah. And
Well,
he hung out for quite a
that
long time.
leaves the tutorial making up to you, Mike. I'm looking to you. I'm just saying.
No, Mike can do it definitely.
Yeah, Mike can definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just finding the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the big
I just laughed there at first
time is
because
not a
it's like you're
free.
just giving Mike another thing to do. It's like, hey, Gabriel's too busy, Mike. I don't think you are.
Yeah,
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just saying.
yeah. For
I mean,
Gabriel, music is his living. For me, it's like I go to a 40-hour week job, and
yeah, no,
sometimes
I know.
more.
I
Mhm.
know.
So yeah, exactly.
I'm just being selfish cuz I want to learn some Dutar licks and I want to build one.
Yeah.
And
That will be interesting to see.
man, and I
Well,
would
the curved, I think a
Here's
big
the
part of the
thing,
sound
though.
is the curved body. So that might be a
And the
challenge.
other thing is, you're going to have to be able to fret that thing.
Well, I'm thinking, Mike, of using my movable copper frets. They work well with my shorty.
Yeah,
Um, and I mean, it's close enough to, I mean, a cigar box guitar, the way that I build them is a much simpler instrument, but I think I can at least get the fundamentals on a two stringer with some movable copper frets. Um, and, with the right
the
playing
thing is, the
technique on the
nylon
right hand.
strings on the nylon
The
strings
nylon strings, yeah, or
for
maybe
Dombra anyway.
yeah, or maybe
Oh,
extra,
I
extra
don't know
light
of any
steel.
steel string Dombras.
Huh.
Pretty much nylon strings,
Yeah, the
which
good thing about
really,
copper frets is you can kind of bend them on,
Yeah, that's what I
bend
do.
them into place.
I bend them on and then I make little loopies on the side and grab them in the back with nylon, and the nylon is sticky, so it helps to keep the frets in place. But man, I
exactly.
really want to try. I want to try. I want to try.
We'll
Yes, I
try.
want to try.
There is
But
no
Oh,
try,
and you should.
just
I'm not
do.
discouraging it. Just
no,
make
but the thing is, I don't want to build it without having, some resource to playing those driving rhythms, because that's what I love about it. It's like, and you're slapping the body of the instrument, and I think it would work well as a
yeah. So
CBG.
yeah, you want to make it more percussive, because
Yes.
that's really what those instruments. And yeah, and there again, it's accenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the really good ones, they know how to do that.
Well, Mike, we know you have your full-time job tomorrow, so we do want to check with you though. Is there anything exciting or anything you're excited about that's coming up in your plans?
Um, Afterlife was the last kind of big thing.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, I still listen to Seasons.
Mm-hmm.
That is,
I meant coming up. Like, is there something you're looking forward to doing that you're planning?
Another secret build.
no secret build.
It's so
No, I mean,
secret he doesn't know.
no. I mean, I would, when I get some time, I would like to. I would definitely like to do a video with the sitar,
Yes.
you
Oh,
know,
yes.
and record some with it. I mean, I did the one at the end of my 20-minute thing, but
Yeah.
that was. I mean, there was a bit of editing to it because I was still, trying to learn it and everything. So I think that would be probably the next thing. But like you said, I have so many videos out there,
Yeah.
and and an unbelievable amount uh, coming. and I've been putting out. Well, I mean, the recently I've put out the Rune series, as in the
Mm.
runes, the older Futar.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
the music was actually recorded in 2023. I did these for my own meditation and basically for me. And in one of my meditations not too long ago, it kind of came to me that I needed to put this out there to the universe. So I put it, the music is all on my Bandcamp.
Mm.
It's over
Okay.
8 hours of music. And essentially, what I put in the description, I think I've released at least a half dozen videos. There's more to come. But basically, the way I put this out here, because that's kind of why I was told to put it out. I mean, all my Bandcamp stuff is pay what you want to pay. But
Mm.
this one, I was really like, you know, whatever you want, because I really want to get this stuff out there.
Yep.
I don't, I'm told I don't give myself enough credit. My buddy up in Ohio says, man, dude, some of your music is healing music. He
Mm-hmm.
used some of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Put
Nice.
it.
In
That's why it's
the,
great. It's on playlists. Just
right.
folks, press
So,
play and let it go while you're trying to relax or doing
yeah,
something else.
exactly. So, I mean, it's 8 hours of music, and when I put in the description, hey, if you got $2 and that's all you got, that's all you got, because I just really want to get it out. The videos, like I said, I think there's a half dozen, but I have a playlist called the Rune series. So,
Oh, Mike, I know what your next build is gonna be.
oh my
You
God,
talking about runes?
But
This
you like
man
to
is
push
gonna
people
build.
into doing things.
This man is gonna build a tal harpa next. Watch.
what?
It
I
it's
don't think so.
First, I got
it's
to know what it is.
it's what do you call a Scandinavian fiddle?
Oh, oh, wow.
It 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 it's
Does it require
perfect.
a bow? And
Well,
I already have all these bowed instruments. I
yeah,
need to
yeah,
learn
it
how to
has it.
play.
The thing is, it's super cool because you could it it's made out of a box. You
Yeah, I know
basically
what
you
you're
could
talking
take
about
any
now.
cigar box and has some drone strings. It has a flat bridge. It's less complicated. Well, I'm not gonna say it's a less complicated build because I've seen people build beautiful tal harpas, but fundamentally you don't have to worry about the curved bridge or the slant on the neck.
Mm.
It's very interesting Scandinavian folk instrument. It has
Yeah,
really
I know
haunting
what you're
sound.
talking about now. It
Yeah.
took me a minute, but yeah, another thing for Mike to learn how to play.
You
Yeah.
could do it,
First, I
Mike.
got to get whenever Albert sends me this bow, I need to figure out the bowed instruments that I have already. And thank you for that comment, Scott. I saw that. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
still waiting on your first hurdy-gurdy build.
Oh, the hurdy-gurdy.
Mine or hers?
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it took me a month and a half to build the sitar. So
that is a success story right there, Mike. I mean,
yeah, I think I want to bask in my glory for a minute. How's that?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. You definitely deserve it. Oh my gosh. Man,
Yeah, my
you
luck,
should
I'll start
be
something else and it'll just, I don't know.
you should be
Like,
touring CBG festivals with that thing everywhere.
oh, there we go. There we go.
There we go.
Good, good.
I
Well,
yeah. I don't
is
think
there
I
anything
go ahead. Go
is
ahead.
oh, I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Is there
No, no,
anything
go
more
ahead.
folks, that you guys would like to talk about? We're coming up on the 2 hour mark in about 5 minutes. So
Well, I
I
thank
don't
you
know.
for all the lovely
I'm,
comments. I appreciate that.
yeah.
I haven't watched closely. I don't know if I missed any questions. I tried to answer the ones I saw anyway.
Yeah. Well, if anyone has any questions, ask now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, you'll never see me again after tonight, right?
no, next week you'll be with us, but we'll be talking Tron and Wendy Carlos.
That's right. Yeah.
Cool beans.
Bruce Boxleitner.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. And I don't know, maybe I'll reach out to Gabe sometime, see if he'd like to come back on again
Oh,
sometime.
that would be
I still like to
awesome.
get Jeff and John. John said he doesn't. Sunday is his day of rest,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I can't
Understandable,
argue
yeah.
with that. That's
Nope.
if that's his spiritual rejuvenation day, then cool,
Cool
Yeah.
beans.
by all means. But yeah, Jeff had told me he'd do it. I think he's probably forgot by now, so
Well,
throw out a reminder. But
they have an open invitation, Mike. Whenever they feel like coming on, we'll make space for them because they're awesome.
But
So
we did have, from this whole network, we did have on Gabriel, Rob Mador, and Jacob
Isaac Young,
Isaac. Yeah, Isaac Jacob. You know.
yeah, Isaac was the keyboardist, the synth player. Rob was
Yeah.
the
Right.
drummer. The interesting thing about Jeff Mann, the drummer for Consider the Source, is he actually he plays keyboards. He plays. I think John taught him how to play some bass, so he plays bass, and he can play some guitar. In fact, that he felt he got good enough that he teaches beginner guitar lessons. So if Gabe is because Gabe can be kind of intimidating,
Yeah.
some of you guys, you've seen him play. I mean, it's like, whoa. I mean, I'm, I don't know if intimidated, but I'm in awe every time I see those guys play. So, Jeff
Well,
does beginner guitar.
John
They
on
all
bass is
teach.
pretty impressive too. You know, he's like amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they all teach. So, I mean, if you want to learn drums, guitar, bass, yeah, these guys, they do it. So,
Well,
yeah, they're very busy.
I think we're going to play the Earth Mother here, the final
That's the most
selection that we
recent.
have. Yeah. And how long is this one?
God, I don't know. I don't remember. It might be close to 10 minutes.
Okay, let's see what we can do here on the Earth Mother. Let's wind things down a bit and check in with Mama.
There you go. And thank you, everybody.
beautiful.
Yeah. Very, very nice.
Thanks. I like these videos. It gives me a chance to put everything away.
Spoken like a
Now,
true
sitting
artist.
in my reclining chair.
There we go. Nice.
Before it was holding Dombras and Dutars and stuff. So, anyway.
Well, folks, I think we're going to be calling it a night. I think we, after all the technical issues throughout the day, we actually had a pretty good episode here.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Just both of them were rough starts.
Yeah, but no, this was
They
a good
got
one.
going.
It is a slow week on YouTube in general. I think it's the end of the summer and back to school's coming up, and
People are busy.
yeah,
And it's hotter than
so.
crap out.
Yes. Oof. Yes.
But last week's episode did get a good number of views after the fact, so I think people will be joining us. Although next week people will want to be live because we're doing Tron, and whenever we do something like that, and I put in some clips and stuff, it has to be cut out, so to see
You
the
might
original.
want to check with Swappers though. He's almost done with episode 10.
Scott requested Tron, and I like to do it next week because
Okay.
Scott's our rock.
All right, Scott. Scott deserves his movie.
And
yes.
then Swappers
The
could
Rock.
be after that if
He does.
if he gets the other chapter out, because we like to time it with an actual release of one of his episodes.
There you go.
Have a party.
I'm ready.
Okay,
Yes.
I think if people want to say goodnight, I'm going to clear the stage, and we'll sign off with Olivier Duché playing the...
Y'all come back now, yeah?
We shall.
All right, take care, and we will always keep you informed as far as what Mike Gourley, the Mountain Hawk, is doing. All right, and I that includes my